LeeAnn here for HD Dental Coaching. I am with my colleague, Shaun East. Once again, he's our comeback guy to answer your FAQ Fab Fridays. Welcome, Shaun.
Welcome. It is. Thank you, LeeAnn, for having me. It's a great day again.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's a fabulous day for an FAQ Friday.
Fabulous.
So I'm going to just get right into our FAQ for today. And it's regarding your expertise because that's where the question is. That's why you're here. So here it is. The question comes from a dentist and it says, is timing important with the sale of my dental practice? What are some key things that I should consider as I begin to think about selling my practice?
You know what? Timing, let's put it this way. Timing, I think, can be important.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's important to understand there are a few factors in the background that are present always,
Mm-hmm.
right? And we make our best decisions when we have all the information.
That's
so
true.
let's think about these factors quickly as they sit today. So supply and demand. You know, how many people actually want to get into the ownership of an operation of a dental practice versus how many of them are actually available
that's a good
for
question.
someone to look at? It's much like residential real estate, right? If you think about it, right now we're in the same situation there. There's all sorts of buyers, it seems, but we don't seem to have nearly enough listings. So that's always present.
Yes, supply and demand makes sense.
Oh, it does. The other thing is interest rates, right? I mean, I'm getting a little nervous, but not too nervous.
Don't get nervous.
But if you think about it, interest rates are still at historical lows. Now, is this going to go on forever? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have a crystal ball to predict it, but you got to think at some point.
Yeah.
It's going to change.
Yeah. So that's a.
So again, using that mortgage parity, if your mortgage rate on your house suddenly was to go up 1%, you would feel that.
Yes.
Purchasers will feel it.
Oh, interesting.
In their ability to buy, right?
Did you get that? Interesting.
That's very good. And then, there's those folks that, they don't get a lot of credit in the transaction, but, for those that need financing to complete these things, those financing sources, right?
Yeah.
So you think about, the big banks, but you know what? The big banks have done a lot to support the would-be buyers,
really have. They really
the would-be
have.
buyers of transitions or builds, anything like that. But they, since COVID, they are doing a little bit more due diligence.
They really are.
They've got their eyes on that cash flow a little more closely than they maybe had it before, but they're still supporting good deals, right? On a case by case. But that could change for a whole bunch of different reasons.
Yeah.
And finally, maybe our timing on this one is, I don't know, maybe it's close. But tax laws change.
Right.
Governments can even change.
Oh, yeah. And
so
sometimes we hope they do.
Very good. But anyways, if there were changes there, that could significantly impact, and one of the things I think that recently passed this week or very recently is there's a new rule around transitions within immediate family.
Oh, interesting.
So, you know what? Understand that these factors are playing in the background. Think of them as the background in the orchestra. You're still at the front of it. You still get to pull the strings.
Yeah. Yes.
But know that they're there, and some will get louder and quieter over time, and you best be prepared for changes in them. And I think that's the best way to look at it.
That is a fabulous answer. You know what? I just learned something. Thanks so much.
My pleasure.
Here I thought I couldn't learn anything else. Then Shaun comes along, and I learned some important things. So I guess the thing is be prepared.
Absolutely. Because a sudden change in any of these can cost you or help you. And, if you've got the right people supporting you in the background, have them looking out for changes.
Oh, yeah. You're only as good as your team. Get a good team and you're laughing kind of
Absolutely.
Thing. So, hey, thanks for joining us on this Fab Friday. Thank you, Shaun, for joining me.
My pleasure. Appreciate it.
And we wish you a happy weekend and a great summer. Okay, see you soon. See you next Friday. Oh, wait a minute. I want to tell you one more thing. Look us up on Facebook, LinkedIn, and our website, HD Dental Coaching. Okay, ciao.
Bye.